All right, guys. Sorry. I was hoping to be live like literally like an hour and a half ago, but some executive decisions I had to make that I think in the end these decisions I made will pay off. Shit, I had it all set up and everything. Anyways, the decisions I had to make, they were kind of, you know what? All right. So these decisions were based on basically things like, okay, I want this to work out because what I'm about to show you is not BS. I made sure that, you know, people who would know it's BS would have been able to tell me, first of all. I had it vetted, 100% vetted. Got the pros and the cons, except the cons are more like, well, there's some odd stuff going on here. It's 100% real. You know, the pros are all over the place. It's just some of them just trying to tell you the cons where I've never seen anything like this before, and it's very interesting. And what I decided is I ended up getting some information on some people who were involved in this. And I'm gonna try to get in touch with them and speak to them, and see if they'd be willing to come on the show. Now, does that mean that I will not be showing you what I said I'd be showing you? No, it doesn't mean that. It just means that I'm gonna be a little bit careful not with the defendants, but with so, some of the organizations involved in prosecuting. Just out of respect for them, I stopped putting the information out there. Trust me, a lot of people are probably going to see this video once you guys see what's in here. And then again, I did think that about the World Trade Center. I'll just say WTC Whiskey Tango Charlie 7. I did think that about that particular. Man, I had this perfect. I did think that about that particular show, and but it makes a little bit more sense now with what they've been up to at YouTube, which is now proven. I don't know if some of you guys in this time have had a chance to talk to some of your favorite YouTubers if they were live and ask them if they received that email. It's a pretty important question. But we'll leave all that aside. That last video was a perfect time for whatever happened towards the end of that video to happen, because that was the whole point of that video, was just to put that information out. This video is about a particular docket that a source got to me, and just based on the source, I knew it was legit. So when I had it vetted, I was wicked confident, and rightfully so. After they were done vetting and looked into every little piece of it. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna go through it. I'm just gonna be careful about some of the plaintiff organizations, because I'm going to actually ask them to come on the show. Nobody else has this information, as it has been with many things. But when you have a background like mine, they're never going to let this channel grow. But you'll always get the truth. All right, here we go. I'm just going to keep it on me for a second, just so I can make sure that I'm starting exactly where I want to start. Okay. Now, the ones that you are going to see, some plaintiffs, but not all. There's some particular ones I want to speak to, just because when the vetting process was done, some very interesting information came up about them. I mean, basically consider this part one. If they're not willing to come on, I'm just gonna show all of it tomorrow night. So I'll be trying all day tomorrow. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It's late. But tomorrow I'll be doing all I can to get in touch with them. I have every way to get in contact with them that you can. So not worried about that, but we're gonna go through this. Okay, you guys ready? And it's late. I was almost even considering doing the whole thing tomorrow and just possibly having them on, just because it's so late and I want a lot of people to see this. But I think enough people. I don't know how you could ignore the title. All right, here we go. All right. And as you just saw, this is coming from a legit place. All right. So, as you can see, 13, these are the lines. There's still a few lines above it, but I left that out on purpose because I want to give them a chance to come on. Okay, so We have human trafficking, and these are the plaintiffs, and organ harvesting in China, Hong Kong, America, and around the world. Not limited to democracy activists, Falun Dafa practitioners, uh, Uyghurs, Christians, Tibetans, judges, lawyers, and journalists tortured and killed in China. John Doe's 1 through Unlimited. Those are the plaintiffs. Verse Google LLC. Barack Hussein. Oh, you now you can see the top there. See that? It says people. It actually says what it says before people. That wasn't a big deal, but what was before it was something about crime. Basically, crimes against the like worldwide against people or something like that. Anyway, so here's what you want to see: the defendants, Google LLC. It seems like this is like a fake. Like that's the first thing I thought, but then considering where I got it from, then when I vetted it, yeah, this is 100% legit U.S. docket versus Google LLC, Barack Hussein Obama, Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, Hillary Clinton, Eric Schmidt, Nancy Pelosi, John O. Brennan, James Comey, Andrew McCabe, James Clapper, Facebook Inc., DeepMind Inc., Alphabet Inc., the World Bank, Neuralink Inc., Tesla Inc., Larry Page, Sergey Brin, Sundar Pichai, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, Microsoft, Bill Gates, Cizon PR Newswire, CNN, Cable News Network, Anderson Cooper, Don Lemon, MSNBC, Rachel Maddow, James Clapper, Washington Post, New York Times, Time Magazine, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, Harvard. Kind of odd, it doesn't say Harvard University. So it was some things I was just like, huh. It's like somebody just kind of like wrote it, but no, it's a legit docket. All right, so Adam Schiff, WIS, the WIS or WIS Institute, DARPA, not DARPA, but DARPA, Qualcomm, George Soros, Soros Fund Management, Open Society Foundations, University of Vermont, Joshua Bongard and Sam Kriegman, Rockefeller Foundation, Huawei, it's like the Chinese phone company, Boston Dynamics, Hanson Robotics. Let me just double check. All right, you guys can see it. All right, good. It's very pretty, Bishop, but what are we looking for? That's it. Emergency vest. Hanson Robotics, Didi. It's getting to the point where I can't really see it. So on the right, of course, first amended complaint and demand for trial by judge, Honorable United States District Judge. 1. Misuse of artificial intelligence, cybernetics, robotics, biometrics, facial recognition, bioengineering, biotechnology, 5G, 6G, and quantum computing technology, which we know they just had the breakthrough last week, endangering all the world's people. That's count one. All right, to finish on the defendants, we said Josh. Where were we? Oh yeah, Hanson Robotics, Didi Chusing, Mergvi, Face Plus Plus, Alibaba, SenseTime, iCarbonX, Festo, Chinese Communist Party, and John Doe's 1 to Unlimited defendants. So that applies both on the defendants and the plaintiffs. Okay, so the first count one, I guess, one. I said that. So endangering all the world's people after all these misuses of AI and biometrics, facial engineering, quantum computing, things like that. Things we talk about all the time. 2, endangering the human race with the misuse of artificial intelligence technology, building AGI, ASI systems. Transfer of AI bioweapon technology to China, Biological Weapons Anti-Terrorism Act of 1989. 4, 18 U.S. Code Chapter 115. Any of you Q people, you know exactly about this because this is spoken about a lot. Chapter 115, treason, sedition, and subversive activities. 5, complicity in genocide, China. 6, violation of Article 1, Genocide Convention. 7, violation of Article 2, Genocide Convention. Did I say 2? I meant 7 on that one. 8, violation of Article 3, Genocide Convention. 9, violation of Article 4, Genocide Convention. 10, social engineering of human race with artificial intelligence. I don't think any of this is a surprise to us yet, right? But the fact that now there's dockets out there starts making you think, especially at a time like this. Because all those defendants would have to show. Biodigital social programming of the human race by use of their biometrics and artificial intelligence. I feel like the only one who maybe would be able to avoid the initial court date would be a former president, but I could be wrong. Maybe somebody who knows more on law could. So 12, brainwashing humanity with AI coding and algorithm bias. That's definitely going on. 13, cultural genocide by misuse of artificial intelligence. 14, breach of implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing. 15, defamation. 16, negligent infliction of emotional distress. 17, negligent creation of nefarious AI quantum biotechnology. cybernetically enhanced. That one's interesting. Very interesting, actually. And by the way, this is all like fresh off the this just went through. Dragonflies, robo bees, micro insect drones, and xenobots endangering all the world's people on 5G networks. 18, masking genocide with AI technology. 19, fraud and intentional deceit. 20, negligent misrepresentation. 21, religious discrimination. 22, failure to engage in interactive process. 23, AI censorship and banning AI. Trump, China, and the weaponizations of robotics with 5G. So hold on. AI censorship and banning AI, Trump, China, and the weaponization of robotics with 5G. Wow. So Trump isn't listed as a defendant, but yet involved somehow. Interesting. I don't know what to make of that. Okay, let's continue. And masking artificial intelligence, dangers to humanity with use of artificial intelligence. 24, AI algorithm misuse and AI algorithmic biometric manipulation. 25, breach of privacy. 26, violation of the Nuremberg Code. 27, creating an artificial intelligence system that can recognize and decode if humans are resistant to artificial intelligence. 28, not informing the public defendants' products and services use proximity sensors and other smartphone and IoT patented technologies that connect, manipulate, and reprogram people's thoughts, neural networks, and brain chemistry connecting to human nervous systems and electrical fields. Whoa. I'm telling you. It sounds like a crazy movie. 29, creating and bioengineering nefarious xenobots technology mixed with stem cells, robotics, and African frog legs bring to life an alien artificial life that can mutate or be programmed to spread disease or kill off the world's citizens in numerous ways. 30. And just so you know, just because it's like just was like approved or whatever just recently, it was filed first filed like just over a month ago. So it wasn't even that bad over here with the COVID yet. I mean, it wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad either. Let's see. The 30, extracting all people's private biometrics for quantum AI super intelligence that endangers all human beings on 5G and 6G networks. 31, preventing Cyrus, Ipasa. Oh, Cyrus, I think like the island there. the AI organization from assisting in saving the world's people from AI biotech based dangers. From China and big tech per complicity, avoidance of reporting his findings by media for 6 months. Demand for trial by judge. Related cases. Do you have other civil cases in this or any other federal court? No. Statement of claim. Case summary facts. Threatening and endangering the lives of all the world's people with the misuse of artificial intelligence, biotechnology, negligent bioweapon tech transfer, negligent failure to stop Chinese IP and sensitive AI biotechnology theft, complicity to genocide, and aiding in physical genocide within the slave camps inside of China by transferring AI quantum biotechnology, financial investments, trade, surveillance systems, facial recognitions, and engaging in cultural genocide of humanity via cybernetics, bioengineering, transhumanism, by controlling and reprogramming the human races and the upcoming new generation of people's thoughts, emotions, and brain chemistry to accept and transition to transhumanism by biodigitally social programming and social engineering the human race via AI coding and AI algorithmic biometric manipulation of their nervous systems, electric fields, and neural networks through multiple patented smartphone, IoT proximity sensors, and other sophisticated technologies. As the world's people and the AI systems and apps engage and interface with Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, Baidu, TikTok, WeChat, Huawei, Mega V, Face Plus Plus, Alipay, no, Alipay, I'm sorry, Facebook, Neuralink, the internet, and many social media ecosystems and platforms, reprogramming people without their knowledge, understanding, or free will, not informing the world's citizens that their private data is being used to create an artificial superintelligence on quantum AI technology. What have I always said about if you combine quantum with AI? It's like they were made for each other, literally. Technology with 5G and 6G systems that can eliminate and destroy all the world's people through nation state conflicts, viruses, surveillance, or numerous other risks found by um, found I think like this what's it called? They missing a piece. Cyprus. Oh no, Cyrus. I know what it is. The city named after that king, I think. And the AI organizations, 1,000 plus AI company investigations, and published books, Artificial Intelligence, Dangers to Humanity. Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, Jerry Nadler, Eric Schmidt, Bill Gates, John O'Brien, James Comey, Andrew McCabe, Elon Musk, Google, Sergey Brin, Larry Page, Jeff Bezos, and the very many defendants. I'm sorry. or negligent, incompetent, and treasonous conduct by allowing China, its corporations, people, and entities to steal AI biotechnology. It seems like the plaintiffs wrote this. Okay, so quantum technology, 5G, drones, biometrics, semiconductor chips, blueprints to F-35, battleships, and space technology, and America's private data. Obama allowed our businesses, institutions, schools, and citizens to invest in China and transfer sensitive AI technologies as presented in this claim to China that is endangering all the world's citizens. Failure to prevent or willfully engage in theft of the world's private family data and biometric data to build quantum AI biodigital technologies with the goal of obtaining artificial general intelligence or superintelligence on 5G, 6G, and 7G systems that threaten all the world's citizens. Beyond the comprehension and control of any government, the Pentagon, CIA, NSA, MI6, FBI, DARPA, NASA, or any world power. Ignoring, censoring, not reporting, rephrasing, or plagiarizing to create content and reports off of Cyrus's hard work, finding materials rather than support him to stop immense dangers to all people. Hence, making it very, very hard for the city of Cyrus and the AI organization to warn and assist with saving the world's people in time from dangers discovered by AI simulations showing emerging catastrophes and stages to all the world's people, including warning of the coronavirus, AI engineered bio disease from China. Months before coronavirus appearance in China, publishing in books, AI, Trump, China, and the weaponization of robotics with 5G. It's a long read. And not reporting on books and articles by reporters, editors, owners are subject to criminal prosecution by local tribunals, city, state, national, and international complicity laws for prevention of crimes, persecution, genocide, or reaction thereof. Moreover, making it very hard to meet President Trump to further explain the brief he received about the book Artificial Intelligence Dangers to Humanity and disclose very sensitive quantum AI biotech findings and dangers to all the world's people in private that are beyond the skill set or comprehension of the advisors, analysts, and senior staff at Pentagon, DARPA, NASA, military, OS, or White House. Now, again, this is according to these, all these different plaintiffs. Um, this lawsuit is being filed on behalf of the world's people, of Cyrus and the AI organization on pure altruistic reasons to prevent harm to the world's citizens from his data source from investigating over 1,000 AI, robotics, bioengineering, 5G, biometric, and big tech companies, including 500 Chinese companies, compressed in the book Artificial Intelligence Dangers to Humanity. Defendants are in violations of one or all 30 counts and more than 42 penal codes of national and international biometric privacy laws, committing treason, creating nefarious technologies, complicity to the prevention and reaction to genocide, Article 1, 2, 3, and 4, and by not reporting. They just call it. I think the possum is the town. The sire's warnings and guilty. What's in that town? And guilty negligence and harm by transferring weaponized AI biotechnologies to China and indirectly to Iran by transferring $150 billion in cash that belonged to the Iranian people to Iran's government and clerics who purchased from China AI, drone, biotech, robotics, and facial recognition technologies that weaponize the Iranian government's surveillance and AI technologies against the Iranian people, the Middle East, American servicemen, harming them all, and endangering all Iranians inside of Iran, thus laying the groundwork for Iran to join China on the One Belt Road 5G systems connecting Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. And it's kind of funny. They say that the way they described it, the One Belt roads, those two of them kind of like you can almost like track because so much is going through these on these trains and everything that you can almost like see where the virus is going to go in models, and that's exactly what it did. Um, in the One Belt globally, while creating the foundation to form nation state conflicts with advanced AI biotechnologies endangering all the world's people living today in numerous ways as assessed by its findings. Defendants Obama, Pelosi, Schumer, Schiff, Clinton, Anderson, Cooper, Soros, Biden, CNN, and many others created conflicts and impeachment hunts against the Trump administration and U.S. presidency over small matters while obstructing, overlooking the safety of the world's citizens with nefarious dangers stemming from China and Western big tech, including the coronavirus. Again, maybe that's why it's been released, thus missing and wasting crucial time and energy needed by the good men and women in the CIA and FBI, which I do think is still definitely good people in the FBI, to assess emerging technologies that they missed and did not understand in time, hiring and giving funding to historically incompetent think tanks, institution policy analysts in Washington, D.C., Santa Monica, and New York that are not altruistic, wisdom to understand the big picture, to properly inform and explain to President Trump, Congress, and all the world's leaders of the dangers of artificial intelligence that these PhDs, tech tycoons, and AI scientists are missing or contributing to due to their shortcomings. Lack of skills and capacity to comprehend a very sophisticated emerging AI dangers and capacity to all the world's people alive. Man, it's a hard read, man. My eyes are like. giving advisory or media platforms to famous, wealthy PhD types or usual so-called experts that have ruined the world and created conflicts for generations, hurting the world's people and its culture. Rather than choosing wide and good people to advise on national security risks to all the world's citizens guilty of negligence. We are coming to the age of AI, 5G, quantum, robotics, and many sophisticated risks, and cannot have AI regulators and departments who are incompetent, unwise, and incapable people with PhD titles who don't have the fortitude, care, and will to safeguard the world citizens, the world's citizens, I should say, and all families from nefarious misuse of AI that can hurt all human beings and their families around the globe in such a sophisticated and fast manner that is imperceptible to human beings on the 5G network and emerging AI biotechnologies. Endangering and threatening all the world's citizens and humanity by misusing and weaponizing artificial intelligence, quantum computing, robotics, 5G, 6G machines, smartphones, smart homes, smart cities, IoTs, holograms, mixed reality, nanotechnology, cloning, genetic editing, cybernetics, bioengineering, and the creation of digital AI brain linked to Google search engine. We've all heard about that in China. With the use and extradition of humanities, biometrics, data, digital biometric codes, including facial, voice, health, organ, neural network, and body recognition technology, thus controlling humanity's bodies, neural networks that reprograms all human beings through social engineering and bio, digital, and social programming without their consent, knowledge, understanding, or free will. Extracting humanity's digital footprints in breach of the Nuremberg laws, FTC Act 15, U.S. Code 4158, and endangering. It's so odd, by the way. If you put that into like that number right there, the 4158 or 41 through 58, depending on what exactly, like if you put the 15, it will like apply right to the code, and then the 4158, literally it'll mean whatever the code or the law actually means, or that the one they're trying to get passed or whatever it is. It's amazing if you put that through Strong's Concordance. I don't know what it is, but I've done it about a dozen times, and all dozen times it's hit it nail on the head, and they're all totally different. That's what makes it so. It blows my mind. And engaging in irresponsible and unsafe research and development of artificial general intelligence or artificial superintelligence that could enslave or kill off humanity or give the power to the defendants to enslave humanity in numerous ways on the 5G and other developing networks. I think you could have summed up a lot with that one paragraph. When I say he, I mean, the foundations involved. All right, so here's two negligence and complicity and persecution. I'm sorry. Blah, blah. Yeah, well, it's late. I'm tired. I didn't say much. Two, persecution and genocide of millions in China for Articles 1, 2, 3, and 4. of the Genocide Convention and 18 USCA 1091. Again, that 1091 through Strong's Concordance. I'm telling you, there's probably something to it. Probably means something along the lines, but you'd have to you'd have to see the actual law to interpret it correctly. Basically, genocide not limited to democracy activists, Falun Dafa practitioners, Christians, Uyghurs. What's an Uyghur? I don't even know. Tibetans, journalists, judges, lawyers, and academics inside of China. All right, so we still have a long way to go, folks, and it's late. I just wanted to at least just like show you guys this stuff. But I have a feeling I might be rereading all of this anyway tomorrow. And hopefully I'm going to have these people on the phone. Because if not, then you guys, I'm just going to show you guys everything. As far as, that's not like a threat. I'm just saying, like, what's the point? I'm just trying to give them a chance to explain what's going on. And what I think is going on is that, when something's unofficial, it needs to start somewhere. And I think these organizations came together and they're the starting point that will then be taken over by somebody, up there in the DOJ. And all of a sudden, we start to see some things come to fruition. So that's what I think. Let me just say hello to chat and good night. Because honestly, I'm exhausted. Like my eyes are hitting the dashboard. I am so tired. Yeah, it is heavy. It's crazy. So, and it's like so much that honestly, just is so much more to read. It would be impossible to get through all of it, anyways, right now. But also, like I said, I have all the contact information. Wasn't easy to get, but I got it. And I want to give a couple of these organizations a chance to come on and explain some things. Now that might be hard for them with this case or with this case pending, because that could be used against them. But I'll keep that in mind, and I'll let them know that I will keep that in mind, and basically that my questions will be simple and basically nothing that's not covered already in here, which it seems like basically they touch on everything. So with that, I just wanted to show you that that is a 100% legit docket right now in the United States of America that is in the works. It was first filed over a month ago, and just recently some type of approval happened, and here we are. So yeah, this is huge. This is huge. This might be it, or I'd say most likely one of many. Um, I think they're gonna hit them at a bunch of, because people think like, oh well, you have to go to DC and do inspector generals, and yeah, that's one way, and that's actually been done. But inspector generals can't ask people questions. You can go to Adam Schiff and say, "Hey, answer this question," because Schiff will be like, "Yeah, right," and just walk away. Whereas, someone given the power of the special counsel, or even just at the district level, they can get them. A regular district attorney can just, they have to answer their questions, especially when you're talking stuff like this. It sounds like at that point, if this was all to be exactly as it seems, it would then go federal, worldwide, with the backing of the correct correct type of lawyers. I have information for all of them, so that's something I really wanted to do. I almost thought about, maybe I'll just do a show tomorrow and see if I can get in touch with these people, because it's like, I just felt like it was too late to be calling them. But it's an organization, and I know who some of the main players are, and I'm gonna try to get in touch with them. And also, I'm exhausted, and that was a tough read. Very interesting, very very interesting, and I just want to make sure I have my full life, and I know I'm gonna end up reading all of that again. And plus there'll be more people watching than at was it 2:40 and 2:30 in the morning Eastern time. So yeah, so that's what we got so far here, guys. Also, I forgot to even turn off the TV in the background. My only opportunity to have a quiet house, and I forgot to turn off the TV in the background. I'm exhausted. Okay, all right. So this is the Red Pill Dispensary, and I hope you guys at least enjoyed that. And this is going to be very interesting. Definite lawsuit, like you just said, AJ. But there seems to be a lot more to it, and a lot of things just start with a lawsuit, and then they discovery leads to criminal DOJ charges, and it looks like that's the hopes. And by the way, I did a lot of like background information and kind of looking into, with the help of, I'm not gonna say anything, but with the help of whatever. And yeah, let's just say that some of the people involved on the plaintiff side are extremely interesting, to say the least. Okay, so like if I just told you everything I know right now, you guys would be like, "Whoa, okay, all right, like now what?" I mean, you're probably already like that, but if you knew some of the things that I just want to say, but I'd rather give these people a chance to say it first. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, trying to get in touch with them all day. If I get in touch with them, I'll let you know right away if they're interested or not interested. And then at that point, either way, we can just go forward. And at that point, I can just tell you the things I know and things like that. And like I said, that's not like oh, if you don't come on my show, then no, it's not that at all. Not at all. It's just me trying to say that I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, and say it from their own mouths instead of my mouth. I think that's the right thing to do. Especially because I think that they have a noble cause, and I respect them. And looking into their background, they seem to be respectable people. So with that, it's the Red Pill Dispensary. Pray up, prep up, and stay frosty out there, fellas and ladies. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Either way, either with some guests, or even one guest or two guests, whatever it may be, or just me and just unloading it. So we unloaded a good amount today, though. It's just it's a long read. All right, so I'll get some rest. I hope you guys do too. And I was thinking like after this I'd have time. I think actually tomorrow night, this whole 9 o'clock curfew thing might be interesting to see how strict they get. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, I might go for a little stroll. All right, guys, but this it will be at the forefront of my mind when I wake up. Not that, but I'm talking about later on, because I'd like to have this video going by like 6 Eastern time. So yeah. All right. Again, red pill dispensary.